Hey guys, so today we will be making some snowball cookies, and these are our ingredients: sugar, oil, and both of them are 1 cup, some baking powder, one one teaspoon of baking powder, some butter, some jelly, some coconut flakes, and some blossom water. First we have the sugar and the butter, and we're just gonna kind of mix that up. I like mixing it with my hands because it works really well. You want to keep mixing till it gets into this type of cream type of form, and then you want to add the oil. And then once you're done mixing the oil in, it should turn to this, and it feels a little creamy. It should feel a bit creamy. So yeah, and then you'd add 2 eggs and kind of mix them. And then you want to mix them in very, very well. And then once you mix them in, you want to add the orange zest. Mix that in very well. And then you'll add the baking powder. And then at this point, I'm adding in some flour. The flour, it's not really about the measurement, it's just about how much you will need in the thing, because a lot of people comes out different. I had I was gonna add 2 cups, and I ended up only needing 1 cup and a half, so it will come out different for everybody. Just keep on mixing it in, I guess. And then you want to slowly keep adding some flour until it turns into this type. And then you just really want to mix it in really well to the point where you wouldn't see any more flour. It'll all be mixed in. And you can see that I don't have that much flour. I didn't add that much flour. I still had a bunch left. And then you want to mix it to the point where it could like roll up in balls and it'll stay together. And once you roll it up, you just want to put it onto a baking pan with. You can just spray down the pan, or you can put down a cooking paper and then put the cookies on top. It really depends on what you have. But yeah, you just want to roll them up into tiny little balls and then put them all on the pan. And then you want to once they get all on the pan, you want to put them into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And once they turn this type of color, then you know they're good and they're done. Then you want to put some jelly into a cooking pan. It doesn't really matter what pan you have. It's just a pan that like it works. As long as it works, then you're good. And then you want some blossom water. You want 2 tablespoons of this. I added a bit more because I kind of spilled a little bit. So yeah, but you don't want to add as much as I did. You want to add only 2 tablespoons. Then you want to put it on the oven at about 3 or 4, and then kind of just let it stay there for a few minutes. And then you want to add all the coconut flakes into a bowl while the jelly is on the oven. Then you want to add all the cookies into there and kind of like mix them up into the jelly. And then there'll be 2 halves, so you want to put them together into half and half. And then you want to swirl them around in the coconut so they look kind of like this when they're done. So yeah, you just want to repeat this process over and over again. If you get coconut flakes and you think they're a little too big for you, you can always just blend them up. That works too. In this part of the video, you can see my sister was helping me out a bit because they were taking very, very long. So you can see her kind of helping me out. Then that should be their final results. I hope you enjoy them.